Welcome back to Off the Pitch.
Keep it short. O.T.P.
O.T.P. My bad. Welcome back to O.T.P. Bringing back another very special episode. Welcome. Back to the Three Spurs Boys. Sorry. Welcome back to Three Spurs Boys. O.T.P. Bringing back another special episode. Welcome, JP from the Added Time podcast. And even though he's a Chelsea fan, we won't hold it against him. He's a very, very nice guy. Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Happy to be here. What's up, Big K, Little K?
Hello, how are you?
Bobby K in the back. I'm doing good, man. Just finally excited to be in the show. We had this plan for God knows a week now. I'm like, let's do this thing. I'm excited. Yeah.
Now we know you're from America, but do you mind telling us where you're from?
Wait. Before we start.
This isn't a question. This is like my genuine curiosity.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Saying where my family's from?
No. Like, where in America are you from?
Oh, okay. I get that question a lot here. We live in Virginia.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. More specifically Richmond.
How's the weather there?
Cold, but I mean, can't really complain coming that you guys are in Canada. I'm sure it's worse over here.
Yeah.
It's not that cold here.
We just came off of that Arctic front, man. It's like 7 degrees. I'm like, it's a cold Christmas, but why can't it be a white Christmas too?
7 degrees?
Yeah, it was like 7 degrees outside, which Fahrenheit.
Not the heat wave up here.
The heat wave?
No, that's it. 7 degrees is a heat wave up here.
You guys are in Celsius. I forgot. I'm saying 7 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like negative. Well, let me not look as dumb as I already look because I'm just bad math. But I think that's like negative 12, negative 13.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still.
I'm speaking Canadian. Yes.
You're getting
Summertime weather up here.
Spring,
summer.
Oh no. Mm-mm. But it's it's good. It's most importantly EPL's back.
Yeah. And before we get started, I just have to tell you something very important. Look what I got for Christmas.
What?
So first we start off with these cards.
I see. So you're doing
Eric Dyer.
The best.
Eric Dyer.
Okay.
Then we got Harry Kane special card.
Well, where did you get these cards? These are cool. I want to get some of these.
Then we get Sun regular. And now these are the wicked ones. Sun Sapphire limited edition. And Sun autographed version.
Oh, dude. Where are these, Bobby? Where are these from? Where can I order these?
Ask my dad. He'll hook you up.
Oh, these are awesome.
You see,
of course, I'm going to get Chelsea ones, but that is pretty cool to have if they have it in Chelsea version.
Never mind. Offer declined.
I also got a new training ball.
That is pretty cool. That's fresh. Is that like roses in the color?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's an MLS ball. MLS training ball.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
That's what they use for MLS training?
Yeah.
That is MLS. You're telling.
Hold on.
There you go. Okay.
There
MLS, yeah. The talent from MLS might not be the best, but wow, they know like a better word, they know their balls.
Oh. As you can see.
I mean, it looks like a pretty design. I would buy one.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Solid as well. Well, what did you get for Christmas?
The gift of giving. So I just had to keep buying people stuff, but one thing that my fiance got me is actually this Chelsea training kit, which it's look, she just like, I know we sent no gifts, and now I look like a jerk because I didn't get a gift. I mean, I gave her the gift of my life. But yes, like she saw this just because I like
You
the
gave her the
kit.
gift of your heart.
Exactly. I got her the ring.
Yeah, it's a
But
pretty cool kit, but other than the badge,
the design is trippy though. You gotta like it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
That's
it.
don't
what I
like the badge.
loved about it. It was, I don't know. I it's like my vibe.
That kit looks wicked. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, I like the spirals.
I honestly don't even care if it's Chelsea. That looks awesome.
just throw some bleach on it. I think you guys will get it white enough. There you go. There you go.
So why did you decide to start the channel, or what was the inspiration behind it?
Really? Well, the reason why it happened is because of friends who couldn't follow through with me. So originally, this was going to be a channel with me and 2 other friends, and we had a different name. We had different like ideas, but first the time zones were so different because this one of the friends was staying in I think in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, his job takes him to pretty nice places. And another friend was like I think in Texas, so that's more like an hour behind difference than with me being in the Eastern time zone. So we could never align. We would have, this was like a 6-month, 8-month process of like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. At the end, I was like, you know what? We talked about it so much that now I'm really excited to do this, whether it's with you guys or not. And one of which is actually, I don't know if you guys, how far back on my videos you guys go to. But he's been more of a kind of a frequent guest. He's my friend, Kevin. He's a PSG fan, and he was one of the original guys. He was actually the guy in Texas. And so he looks like he's doing his own thing with his PSG connections. And then, but yeah, we just kind of had this idea. I just went through it, and thanks to Goonie from Mendo's Football, his show was actually the reason why I got this fear of camera being seen by people off of me, because little quick 5-minute spurts of like, oh hey, so new guest is on interactive calls. That's actually where I met Hannah as well, and that's actually how we. Okay. So yeah, it was thanks to that, and then thanks to my friends not following through on original plans. But that's why and how it happened.
That's cool.
That's actually really good back. Very enjoyed. I enjoyed that very much.
Let me know if I ramble too much, because I tend to do that a lot. So if I'm like,
put on the Grammy or the Oscar background music to get the person off the stage. Did you forget who our dad is? It's true. It's true. Oh, Bobby, you better take some of these gifts away, man.
Okay. He rams it.
Too much.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so I've been but one thing I didn't expect to come from this was that the people meeting here, how kept in touch they are amongst their own communities. Yeah. Like now, like I said, I'm doing this because I'm looking forward to it, because now I'm coming cool with your dad, cool with Hanno, Oris, and all the guys there. It's I was like, man, who would have thought you make cool friends on YouTube, and especially through the football community. I'm like, okay, it's not, because all I could base it off of was AFTV. That's all I just knew.
AFTV.
We actually have a team.
Lee Judges is nice.
Yeah, he's
I like Lee.
Yeah, he's really nice.
And then him, and I don't think he was part of AFTV, but Lee Gunner.
Pardon?
Lee Gunner.
Lee Gunner?
Yeah, he's like the if you haven't seen his channel, he goes more critical with Arsenal. He's what the fans are afraid to say, or it doesn't help too that he has the face of a rat, and actually was why they call him Arsenal's Rat Man.
Yeah, he doesn't pull any punches.
No. He's but yeah, so I mean, if it's something to see, if you want to see alternative things, not even alternative, but different than AFTV, then yeah. I mean, that's where I met Tony Claude, and one of one of my good friends now, and thanks to this, this was unexpected surprise, and I'm happy for it.
For a second question, who's your favorite Chelsea player, and all time and current?
So this is tough because like I really I guess of all time I would say Czech. But this is more of a bias, like he's a goalkeeper. That's actually what made me want to like. I saw this guy flying everywhere playing, and then made me want to play soccer, and then also just to like let me be like. Well, also didn't help. Was a fat kid. So I didn't want to run too much.
He's a bully.
You were a bully?
Yeah.
Wait.
Dang.
Look at his skills.
I say.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta use your fist, man. You gotta punch it right back. Like
punch it right back? All right, one more.
Careful, Bobby. I hope you have insurance.
Lots. All right, hold on. Wait. So we gotta like move to the side so that we don't hit the laptop.
Yes.
Right?
That was me.
Save.
There you go.
No more. Put this away. Wait, so you also play goalie?
Yeah, I played goalie somewhat, and I don't like to say this because I was like there for like maybe one game. But I played up to semi-pro for like this club outside of DC United. Like I said, I don't know how like if it was like semi-pro or like just like they'll call it semi-pro, because I know the other club that's like supposed to be like their academy for DC United. This was not it, but yeah, I mean, I played it since first time I picked up a ball late at age 10, because even though my family liked it, like they'll watch like soccer, but it really was only for when Peru's the national team plays.
Yeah.
So I didn't, and I'm also what they call a no sabo kid. So I don't know what if you get familiar with that is.
Not too sure.
Okay. See, I'm just revealing my whole life story right now on this. So it's like so I'm Latino, like in first generation here. Like my Spanish is still like not fluent. Like it's like hit or miss. So that's what they call like, you're Latino, but you don't know how to speak Spanish. You're the no sabo kid, because that's like bad Spanish right there. Okay. But yeah, so I didn't really get it. So with all my friends, it was American football, so NFL and all that.
Oh, okay.
But then I forgot like what the game was, but I found out about Chelsea through some luck. But I'll say that information for later if it's a question.
Yeah.
But yeah, so seeing Czech, I was like, the people are going crazy when he does it, because it's like an amazement. So my reflexes were on point. Thank God I didn't have to do a lot of running. And so I grew up watching Czech, and then Buffon as well, and Igor Casillas when he was younger, and then the likes of Dida, like with Brazil. It was cool because everyone wanted to be like their at one point Ronaldinho's and the original Ronaldo, like they want to be like Maradona. I wanted to be like the goalkeepers, and then so Czech was the reason for that. So he's a biased opinion, but I don't think he's like the best like Chelsea player to be. So I want to put that out there in case anyone's like, yo, this guy think Czech is the greatest ever. And currently, I would have to say James. It's either James or Silva. That's my current.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Current. It would have to be Reece James. Like the man could do no wrong. He has not been the same since that knee injury.
Yeah. All I have to say is that Emerson's better than James.
Emerson
clear.
Emerson Royale. I won't even have a Royale with cheese. I don't know if Bobby knows the Pulp Fiction reference, but
best player in the world.
Look, you guys have some good players on your team, but you could not honestly say Emerson Royale is one of them.
Quickly.
Oh my god.
Right here. What happened?
Wait, I need to show you something. Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second.
Maybe after the show, you can give me some tips on goalkeeping.
I got you. Emerson. How many players did you get?
A lot.
Hold on, we can do this at the end. Put them away for now.
Sorry. How much is just the goat?
So yet again, we're going back to your life story. Why did you decide to become a Chelsea fan?
So this is where the question comes up. So, I didn't. So whenever I would hang out with my cousin, he would play. He grew up watching soccer more often because he's from Peru. So he would always have FIFA. I would always have like Mario or Zelda or something like that. I gotta stick with the classics, or if not, I'll probably pull out Resident Evil if I'm feeling like a little spicy that day. But it's so when I would go over, he would play, and so he would play he was a Madrid fan, but he's like, no, he's gonna be Madrid, and then so he would put me as some English team. So he was gonna put me as Man United because I think at the time they were good. I want to say this was 2002. Oh, 2002, yeah. So anyways, but then I saw the crest. I was like, well, is that team with the lion in blue? He's like, oh, it's Chelsea. And at the time, he's like, trust me, you want to put United because it was at the time, like I said, United was the team, and then Madrid.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'll stick with this team. So that's how it got ingrained in my head. And then I randomly, I think there was also too when we had, we just got satellite cable, and I was just scrolling through the channels in the sports sections, and then it came up as a Chelsea game, and I was like, that team looks familiar. This is let me watch it, and I was in goal. I mean, I was just this is cool. So this is when Roman had already came through. So it wasn't even shortly after. It was some time had passed. And then then I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm liking this. Where was this all my life? I'm watching the NFL every Sunday, but my team at the time sucks. So I'm a Washington. I mean, I don't know if you guys keep up with NFL, but that's my team, the Washington Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
Mm-hmm. They weren't always the Commanders. It's they had to change their name recently.
Oh, okay, my dad likes the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, well, it's closest to you guys, right?
I don't watch NFL.
I don't either.
I watched the Super Bowl, but then it's only fun with friends, in my opinion. The ads are so boring. It's two plays and then just add 2 plays, add.
That's pretty much It's there's a reason why there's a game that's supposed to last 1 hour is 3-4 hours long.
Yeah, it's so. That's why I prefer football. It's 45 minutes, 15-minute break, 45 minutes again.
If not, then maybe NBA. NBA can be very exciting.
I tried to get into basketball, but I don't like the high scoring games.
Yeah, it could be weird. But at least their point system makes sense. 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I felt so weird always having to explain so why is this one scoring thing 6 points, but then they have to kick again to either get 1, or they can go again to the end zone to get 2, but then they can also kick the ball into the narrow goal, and that counts for 3. But if you hit the guy in his own end zone, it's so weird to explain the scoring system. I'm like, you know what? You either know it or you don't, because it's weird to explain this. Anyways, but so this was different. That's why I liked it, because it made sense, and it was. You can tell the fans were super passionate in the stadiums. It really that's the thing with football. That I'll go back to just calling it football instead of soccer. But yeah, it was different because the fandom when it comes to the major sports here is nice, but in Europe is It's
crazy.
life.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's like a different version of passion because the league we play for is run by hockey fans, right? And like I don't know how to explain it.
There's a one pass rule.
Wait, what?
Okay.
There's a one pass rule.
So everyone has to make one pass?
Okay, wait. In his league, right? Because like kids would be greedy with the ball in order to like support teamwork. That's just like dumb rule that I don't like personally.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like
I don't
you
like
have to pass the ball before shooting.
I'm not trying to hate.
Personally, I don't like it and I don't agree with it. Like with the younger kids, I agree. Okay, but like 11, 12, I would say soon. No. What?
2 years.
2 years. It's not in my league though. But its passion is just different.
Okay, because at first when you said like our league is wrong, I was like Canadians have their own like soccer league.
Oh,
and
no,
then
no.
I was like, dang, you guys are really that nice in like in your professional leagues too. Yet everyone has to make one pass. You're talking about little case. Oh, okay. You know that makes sense because in the States they have something similar. They have every kid has to play. Like I don't know if it's the same over there, but like everyone has to have like some playing time. No kid can be benched the whole time.
Equal playing time for everybody.
This is a little bit off topic, but would you like to see my dad's favorite card?
Sure.
That's a little bit from Harry Kane's shirt.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the game versus France, was it?
Wow, that was.
Why you gotta be like that, bro?
Hey, I mean, that's the thing. He had a pretty decent World Cup. It's just everyone's just gonna give him flag for that one moment. And you know what? I root for England in the World Cup because that's what I grew up watching in the World Cup. You didn't really see America like all that much, or you know. So and I grew up watching with it when it was like Fabio Capello as manager, and then he had like the golden era team.
He's England's leading goal scorer. He can't be.
He is.
But he is overlooked heavily because of the team he played for.
I don't say he's overlooked. I'm just saying like you know. He gets a lot of, especially after the World, he gets a lot of hate because, but you know, people give it's more of a shot at Spurs than it is at him because it'd be like, if he wasn't on this team, he could actually win titles or something. Yeah. And it's like you gotta respect the loyalty.
Like Haaland came in, he scored a couple goals, and then immediately best striker of Premier League all time. Like they overlook him.
Well, I think he's projected to be one of the best ever. I mean, the guy's like he's scored a couple of goals. I was like, he scored more goals than there've been games. I mean, like the guy, I'm like, you just like you blink and there's just like 3 shots right past you, and they're all for. I mean, the guy's just a scoring freak.
Couldn't score against France. That's all I gotta say.
I honestly don't know why Mbappe versus Haaland is even a question. Mbappe's like way better.
Well, that's the new Ronaldo Messi comparison. So we gotta get used to hearing this debate now. I think as an overall player, I would say Mbappe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we got a game for you. Quick fire.
Yes, let's do this.
Yep. Lil K is gonna give you 2 options. You gotta pick. He might give you points on it. It all depends on him. Good luck.
Okay.
Are you ready for quick fire?
No.
I'm sure. Yes. You are ready. Okay. Oh, sorry. Cow or lion?
Ooh. Lion.
Red or white?
You are hurting me, man. You know, out of respect, because I'm a guest on the show, I'm not going to be too disrespectful. For you guys, I'll say white.
Yes. Tea or coffee?
I might should go with tea.
I like tea too.
Coffee's too acidic. I mean, I sound old, but coffee just can't sit with me anymore.
No offense to anybody that likes coffee, but for me personally, coffee is horrible. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Santa or the Easter Bunny?
Santa. That's what the winners got. They got the holidays in there like crazy.
Outside or inside?
I think outside. I think it was a nice day outside.
Neptune or Saturn?
Neptune.
Really?
Just I was gonna say Saturn, but Neptune just because I grew up watching SpongeBob, so every time I hear Neptune, I just think of the King of the Sea, man. I'm a child at heart, man. What you gonna do?
Juice or pop?
Juice.
Yes. Netflix and chill or play football? Like soccer football, not egg ball.
Depends. Who am I Netflixing and chilling with? See that? And then who am I playing football with? I understood.
You're playing football with me. You're playing football with me.
Oh, they're football.
Netflix and chilling with also me.
Let's do football, man. Like I gotta see your skills. Man.
My dad could show you my goal online. Scored a banger of a free kick, knuckleballed.
Oh, okay. Bobby, if he's lying, let me know.
I'm not lying.
All right. You gotta see that.
He said he's gonna send it to you. Like he just needed my mic to say it though. Soft or rough?
Soft.
All right.
Soft or rough what?
Pillows.
Oh.
What? Why did you say pillows?
I don't know. Like, what if he thought I meant oranges or something?
That question can be interpreted in many ways. Let's just say pillows, soft pillows, of course.
How are you just gonna say soft or rough? Like,
I'm like, where's Chris Hansen at? Like,
you gonna add up the points?
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, I'm scared. I studied for this, but you know what? No.
All right. Which players would you like to see Chelsea buy this transfer window?
I don't know if do you want to get
Anytime.
specific names or positions that I want to focus on?
Names.
Okay. Look, so especially
you have an unlimited budget, by the way.
Have a what?
Unlimited budget.
Oh.
But be realistic.
Right. I know. I'm just gonna be like, okay, just money's not an issue. I used to be able to say that. Okay, so especially with what happened today, I don't know if you guys saw the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
But Reece James already picked up an injury again as on his first game back.
Yeah.
So he's gonna keep getting injured if we're gonna keep forcing. He should have been subbed off at halftime. We were up 2-0 already. Anyways, so we need a backup. I would like to get Molina, Argentina, right back.
Oh, yeah.
I know his price has gone up since the World Cup. He really showed up.
Why not get a player who could very, very understandable, cheap as well? Emerson Royale.
Honestly,
best Brazilian player. He was too good for the Brazil squad.
He has the Brazilian flair.
Agreed.
If you send him on a free and we pay him peanuts, then he can be right back backup.
All right. Well, I got your points.
Wait, let him do his transfers first.
Oh, okay. CDMs, just because right now Jorginho and Conte are gonna probably be heading out soon.
Yeah.
I don't know who to get because we keep saying that we're gonna get Rice, and at this point I wouldn't mind Alvarez as CDM. Who else is available for CDM? I mean, those are the two names that come up. And then I would also like to get now we have to get a striker, or no, actually we already got Fofana. That's already done, and Krug was supposedly already done. I guess this will be an added bonus to get this Rafael Leao.
Oh.
I don't know how that's actually gonna happen. I see him and Reece James are boys. So hopefully that Agent James is already on the move recruiting and it wouldn't hurt to get another goalkeeper because Mendy out, please.
Yeah.
I would trust Emerson Royale in goal other than Mendy right now.
What happened with Kepa?
Kepa's no, he's fine. I think the one thing that just worries me is just his wages because it's very his wages are a lot.
Yeah.
And I think he's shown that he's like wanting like a transfer because he was Mendy's backup and he felt like that was wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't know if wrong, but he knew he was the penalty guy. That was his role. If we go into penalties, you're in.
Yeah.
If not a cup goalkeeper, unless we reach it to the semis, then it's like, okay, well, Mendy's gonna be back, which is disrespectful. But if I were to get a goalkeeper, I would like what's the goalkeeper? Was it he was was it is his name Reyes David Raya?
What team?
The goalkeeper for Brighton, which is most likely like one that would come. He's good. I think his name is Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez. Renato, not Renato. Something Sanchez. Yeah.
It's something Sanchez, and then I'm trying to think if there's another one named David Raya.
Oh, that guy plays for
Brentford.
Yeah.
Those two. I don't know if that would work. Like if we can get something for those two. I know they're probably gonna be expensive, but I think one friend of mine pointed out the goalkeeper for AC Milan as another guy. I think his name is Mike Miagnan.
Oh, Magnia. Mike. I don't know.
I just call him Mike. So, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Yeah. If that, and then if striker, what would I want striker?
Ronaldo.
No. Actually, another someone in the midfield, Enzo Fernandez.
Oh,
Enzo Fernandez will be a good one. He's the one that a lot of people are trying to go after.
Yeah,
and then
I don't think they're selling him though. They said no, right?
I don't know. I think I don't think he said no.
McAllister is phenomenal. Very overlooked.
Oh, McAllister too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be expensive. That's the thing. And
Brentford. I mean Brighton.
Right.
Did you hear about Cody Gakpo?
Yeah, the Liverpool hijack.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was
also very surprised.
You avoided your Dutch manager, the team. You know what the problem was the team that had him waiting for about a year now. He's tired of waiting.
Yeah.
He is. Liverpool it was like he was not going to. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose where I'm going to go. They're calling me. Bye.
But he could only play on the wing, right? Or can he play striker?
He can play striker too. He played one of the. I think he played right striker for the Netherlands. So
Roberto Firmino out to Atletico, Gakpo up, and then Nunez on the bench.
No, Nunez up.
Nunez would have to be, but then they also have Jota.
Oh yeah, Jota, but he's injured, right?
That's the thing. When he comes back healthy, I don't know. And also, they have Luis Diaz as the left wing. So if you play in the left wing, you're already competing with Diaz. If you're playing up front, you'll be playing with Nunez and then Jota when he's back and healthy.
Oh. And
actually, I think on the left, they also have Minamino too, right?
No, they sold him to Monaco.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm very behind on news. But that's a you know what? Not him, but there's the other guy in Brighton, Mitoma. I think he plays right.
Oh yeah, the Japanese guy, right?
I was, Japan is always a low key favorite. Like in the World Cup, who's gonna hate them? The fans there clean up after themselves, they're like, you better root for them. I feel passionate about it. I'm sorry.
For your points, you got 90,725,030,769
out of 50.
Out of 50.
Oh. See, my math isn't good. Did I pass?
Yeah.
A little bit. By a little bit.
We can't wait to tell my mom. I'm glad I got the points for this round or for this first game of Quickfire.
You got 204% on your test. Congratulations.
See, studying matters.
For our next question, how did you feel about this World Cup being played in the winter?
It was weird, but you know what?
It didn't feel the same.
You didn't like it, or you did?
I liked it, but I didn't feel the same.
I didn't like. Look, it's different, but I didn't like it not because of everything that was going on with it, but I would say I didn't like it because it interrupted this the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And then you also have players worrying about if I get injured, because look how many injuries had occurred right before Son got injured and he pushed through. It's one thing if you get injured at the end of the season, and then in the summertime, but it was usually there's like a month in between, right? Like from the end of the season to
World Cup. You get June and then July is friendlies, I'm pretty sure, and then August is starting of the season.
Mm-hmm. So July is like the World Cup time.
Yeah, June, July,
like late June, early July.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And I think the season ends in May. For the EPL, like early May.
Early May?
Yeah, early May or middle May?
Late May or early May? Late May.
Late May is when all the way up to Memorial Day, or at least Memorial Day for us. But okay, so there is kind of like about a month. This one kind of went really quickly. Like it went like 3 weeks, if at that. Because I remember there was that EPL didn't end until what, the 12th of November.
I'm pretty sure, and then they started on the 18th, right? 6 days after.
The 18th or the 19th is when I think the World Cup had happened.
Yeah.
But what was cool, it was that it was around the holiday time, Thanksgiving. Which you guys is Thanksgiving a holiday in Canada?
Yeah.
All right. See, look, I just didn't want to sound like dumb. It's let me just ask.
But our Thanksgiving is in October though.
Oh, so it's not the same timeline. So see what I'm saying? This was we're watching World Cup as the we were having Thanksgiving dinner, and then it was a good alternative change from watching NFL on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
it's dumb to pause in the middle of the season because you have players with crushed morales. If it was any player in Kane's spot, then they would have been done on that penalty for the second one and they missed it. That would have been done for the season. Manuel Neuer, he broke his leg and now he's out for the rest of the season.
Yep, and he's already being looked at to be replaced.
Yeah, because when they got knocked out, he went skiing to go clear his mind. Got into an accident, lower leg fracture. He's out for the season.
But why would you go skiing?
I don't know.
Go to the pool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's German. I don't know. It's I guess it's. You can clear your head on a walk. No, but he's German. He has to go skiing.
Or stay home. Play some FIFA.
No? Netflix and chill. That's it. I don't and that sucks because that's his last World Cup.
Yeah. Do you think that this World Cup was a success or a fail?
Oh, it was a success. I think
and why? Why do you say that?
I mean, just the final itself. That had to been one. Look, like I said, my football viewing knowledge was just maybe 20 years ago. Just a duration of 20 years. In my time, this is the best World Cup final I've seen.
Yeah.
But there's people who've been around for a while saying this is one of the best World Cups they've seen, especially in recent time.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, and we saw things that we it was the retirements of we don't know if retirement yet for Messi, I would assume, but I won't be surprised if he comes for the North America World Cup.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo, and then who else was retired? Neuer is going to be done with this.
Neymar said this is his last.
Neymar, this is his last World Cup.
Modric's
last. Benzema done.
Maybe.
Yeah, Son maybe. No, Son. Yeah, 34 will be. No, you might maybe. No, yeah. South Korea squad's really old, Chris. The average age in the South Korea squad is 32.
Wow.
So yeah, I think Son would play one more.
Yeah, he should.
Kane would probably play one more.
You think Ronaldo will play one more?
Yeah, no. He said he wants to retire when he's 43. Depends if he gets called up.
Here's the thing: if they care about the locker room, they're not going to call him up. Why?
He had very good morale or like chemistry with the players on Portugal. It's just Man United he had a problem.
Yeah, good, but then again, some of those players were from Man United.
But he still had a good relationship with them. Like
I hope so, because I always felt like the reporters and the social media is always like take that like one thing he had with Fernandes on the pitch, and then like they took it out of context. Like, oh my god,
a lot of things out of context.
Everything.
Media's after him after his interview with Piers Morgan.
What?
After his interview with that he did.
Piers Morgan, yeah.
Piers been after.
Yeah, like it was. He knew what that interview meant. He knew that was just burning bridges. That was it. But yeah, I mean, as a Chelsea fan, like this was like we looked at Lukaku's interview and we're like, at least it wasn't this bad. Like it was. I mean, look, like Lukaku was like public enemy number one at Chelsea since the interview. With Man United, it's heavier. He did it with, I guess it doesn't help too, but he's not the most like well-regarded interviewer or journalist, Piers Morgan, and also he's an Arsenal fan. That it was like there was like layers on layers of just slaps to United. It was bad. But yeah, I mean, it was I think it was a good World Cup, and then seeing the upsets like Germany being out in the group stage, Qatar, was it they were I think they were the first time ever that a nation went winless.
That nation didn't win in the first game.
And then who else? I mean, this is maybe just me, and not that I take joy in people's misery, but I liked seeing Suarez went off crying. It's I don't like the guy. He's a great player, but he's just not a good person. So him crying, weeping, I was just saying cheers to it.
What did he do that was so bad?
He bit people.
He bit Keelan.
He bit 3 people.
At least
3?
At least 3. He made some racial remarks, I believe, as well.
The Coutinho one, I saw that. The Twitter one.
Did he also do like slant eyes like when he was like playing for like or was that Cavani?
Spit on a couple of guys too.
Yeah.
Not a good guy.
And then of course like Ghana especially hates him. That especially had it being that it was Ghana in their last game. I think that was just poetry.
Now we also got another game for you. Quick answer. Lil Kid's gonna ask you a question. What? Oh, sorry. Gotta go fast, not quick answer.
Sorry.
Lil Kid's gonna ask you a question. You give him an answer. Whether he likes it or not, I don't decide the points. We don't know what he's thinking. Good luck.
Okay.
Are you ready for Gotta Go Fast?
Yes.
All right, let's get on with it then. Favorite planet?
Mars.
Favorite dog breed?
Beagle.
Favorite season?
Fall.
Favorite Tottenham player? It was unreal.
I'll you know what? Again, goalkeeper bias. I'll say Yordies.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite YouTuber?
It's either
Bobby K.
It's either Bobby K or it's that one guy JPT on the Out of Time podcast.
Oh.
All right.
That too. Favorite ice cream?
Strawberry.
Favorite game?
Does it matter the console?
It could be console.
Oh, okay. I'll just say anything Mario.
Hey.
Favorite board game?
I want to say Monopoly, but that game takes forever. Yeah, I'll just say Monopoly.
Yes.
Favorite animal?
Dog.
Side note, we got Tottenham Monopoly for Christmas.
Oh, dang. You guys have a crazy like Spurs collection.
I agree. Where'd that ball go, by the way?
Add up the points. Are you done?
Oh,
Oh, you're adding up the points. I thought you were still doing it.
no, I'm done, broski.
Broski. Yeah, I'm done, broski.
I was waiting for the next question too.
Yeah, me too. I thought. What are your predictions for this season? Like, where is Chelsea going to finish in the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League?
So, with me, like, you know, I'm a fan through and through, but I always give my honest opinion. Best way to summarize it, even though I don't advocate for this, I predict as if I was putting money on it. You were to ask me if I'm gonna bet to see that Chelsea are gonna go into top 4, I would say no.
No,
because I'm seeing what the names have been linked with for January, and I don't. For me, like I said, like you know, maybe I'm looking at it wrong, which I won't be surprised. I think we need to fix the midfield first, and I know we've been somewhat connected to Fernandez. We've been like Declan Rice has been a name that's just been there since like you know since the summertime. Other than that, it has mostly been Nkunku. It's been Leao. It's been who else? You know, I think even Neymar at one point. It's I don't know if that's even gonna happen. And then of course the clickbait Ronaldo to Chelsea, which I was like, hell no. And then we're looking at Vardiol, and which is great.
But City are going in for him now, right?
I mean, I won't be surprised, but there's been a lot of competition. I think Madrid's going for him too.
Oh.
And you know Madrid, if they want a player, they'll get him.
Yeah.
You know, just look. I want to see how that young Brazilian kid's gonna do once he gets his time. You know.
Yeah.
Endrick, I'm a hip hop fan, so I always call him Endrick Lamar, and then because this guy's gonna just make hits and hits and hits. But yeah, so that's why I'm concerned with. And then we just can't stay healthy, like I said, and it's because we force our players back so quickly. That's why Conte can't stay healthy. That's why James hasn't been able to stay healthy. Chilwell's is not staying healthy. Who else is injured? Right, like.
Yeah.
Fofana tore like first season. Like he tore his ACL.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that.
See, and then Kovacic, he's forcing playing with a bad knee as well since the Leeds game. So it's we are just sitting out in depth, right? So which is one main reason why is I don't think top 4. We're still trying to figure things out with Potter. And I think Potter's still trying to get a feel of how Bowley wants to be as an owner.
Yeah.
Even though apparently Bowley is backing Potter, but just holding. I'm just not giving judgment yet and that's only because we've seen how American owners are.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something I'm proud to say that about my peoples, but yeah. But so I think top 3 for sure is going to be, not in order, Arsenal, City, Newcastle. Newcastle has been doing great, and they haven't been spending the money like that.
Yeah.
And I won't be surprised if they can lure bigger names just because of the wealth that they have. And they tend to not be – and they tend to spend smartly. But this is where I'm just to throw you guys in the mix too. Just for discussion, I don't know if you guys are going to make top 4 neither. It's just because how Man United has been looking as of late. And I don't want to say that Man United is going to be top 4. That's my as much hate as as a London team favorite. Say I might not like Arsenal, I might not like Spurs. I hate Man United.
Me too.
That's
so much.
That's just. That's how it was with me, because one of my first heartbreaks was that Champions League final and the penalty shootout.
Yeah, John Terry's miss.
Slip.
So where do you think you'll finish?
If everything goes well, it could be a toss between 6th and 5th, and that's mostly because that's where we're going to be competing against.
Yeah.
So and then the team to throw in the mix there too, that's going to be giving both of our team problems, is Liverpool, and it's going to be Brighton, and I think maybe those are the two teams I would say that is just to keep focus on.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to face this top 6 battle. But you never know, because Aston Villa, low-key has a good team, but they're just not clicking. West Ham, you never know what could happen with them too. There's a team there somewhere, maybe just a manager, who knows. So that's the thing. It's EPL, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
But right now, if you're asking me, honestly, where I think we're going to finish, 5th or 6th.
But that's what makes EPL so amazing, rather than Spanish, German, or French. We're the most unpredictable league.
Super unpredictable.
Yeah. You do one, and then I'll do the last one. Okay. All right.
Second last. Oh wait, first points. Sorry. You got score of out of 50. 391 billion.
Oh.
How much?
Out of 50.
Yeah.
391 billion.
Oh, wait.
Close.
Wait. I gotta do it right. Tell me the score one more time.
391 billion.
What?
Out of
Careful. I just got this. All right. I think I did good.
Well, we got one more question for you.
So it's the
Now,
last
you
one.
spoke about how Chelsea need a keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if you were in that for one season? What do you think your stats would be by the end?
Oh, we're getting relegated. Oh, man. Oh, no. If you put me in goal for one season.
That was pretty straightforward.
No. Oh, you gotta at least give me, can I be there for, the friendlies
Nope,
at least?
you start
first?
every game.
Sure. Can I fake an injury?
Even if you're injured.
Even if I'm injured, I'm still in goal?
Yep, stuck in that.
Am I Scott Sterling?
Yeah.
Scott Sterling's the best.
Yeah, Scott Sterling is
You watch
the
that video
greatest.
too? I love that video.
Same.
You know what's funny? So when that video first came out, I think I was maybe the goalkeeper one. I was in college and I was just waiting because I came to my class very early, and I was like, okay, I got about 15 minutes left. I already know I'm gonna pass this test. I was just killing some time with some YouTube. I was like, greatest goalkeeper ever. I click on it. I am dying, and there are beautiful, college girls watching me go like. I can't contain my laughter. I'm going into the classroom like. And I'm doing the test, and all I can hear in my face, out here's, because you hear from the smack, and I'm like, it's quiet, so you hear the, and then
the legend,
Scott Sterling.
That had been, and the volleyball one was probably so good, but that was much later. I want to think there was a third one, but actually no, there wasn't.
No, there's only two, I think.
Scott.
They need to bring that back. But no, I'm not gonna be like Scott Sterling in goal. I'm like a torn ACL myself. That tends to be our injury of choice.
Kane's gonna shoot from 30 yards out.
Oh, I might have a chance. I was it gave me some time to lose some weight. I might be there. I got you. Like I said, I was good enough to make it somewhat as this body size. So,
right, we believe in you. We believe
in you.
It's weird because my girl, she's from New York. She can roast me like no other. So when I told her so I guess this is a weird thing to admit. So she has a nickname for me, and it's like a little pet name. So she's like, she calls me like her little pig. So when I told her I played goalkeeper, she was like, "Wow, I gotta call somebody, tell them, yo, remember when I told you when I said pigs fly?" Because she's been that was, and I was just like,
head down.
Ooh, yep.
Not in front of my friends. It's, oh man, but I was like, I looked at her. I was like, I don't want to curse in front of this little kid. But I was like, you son of a, I'm gonna marry you. And then that's so yeah, she saw me flying, even though I can barely fit in my goalkeeper jersey.
Oh, I think this is a good time to end it here. There's actually quick fun fact before we go. There's actually a goalkeeper who played for Liverpool who was about 238 pounds, and they called him the Flying Pig.
No way.
Yeah. He played the FA Cup. There's a video where it's an old man and they're talking about the FA Cup.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Was it
and he's like,
Liverpool?
"Oh, I played in it."
Oh, the old man. Yeah.
That was the guy that they called the Flying Pig.
Tommy
Lawrence.
Hey guys.
No way, really?
Yeah.
He was fat. Oh, he was 200. Like,
yeah, 200 something pounds.
Man, but that, I don't know if that. I hope that video was not staged, because that. Can you imagine? Man, some random person asked you a question and it happened to be the one time you played in the FA Cup final.
That was crazy.
That could be a crazy oh man, I love that. I gotta go watch it after this.
Before we do our outro, I just have to tell the fans. My dad made me get a haircut.
Yep, that makes two of us, because I have.
My hair's growing back.
I've been wearing this hat all day, just so I can avoid this.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And before we go, tell the fans where they can find you.
So yes, you can find me on the At a Time podcast. If not, you can find me on streams at Oris Talks Football, 20 O'Clock Gunner TV, or CFC OG. I'm really trying to think of something to upload. I haven't uploaded in weeks, but being that the EPL is back, you might see a video by the end of the week before New Year's.
Well, make sure to go check out JP's channel. His link will be in the description of the video.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you on.
It was fun, man. I'm glad we did this.
Well, don't leave yet. Stay in the back. You got to give me some tips before you go.
I got you.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Bringing back another very, very nice video. But before we go, trash. You beat me last time, but you can't beat me now. Well, remember, guys, today is to do.
So go for it.
Come on, you Spurs!
We sang in France, we sang in Spain, we sing in the sun and we sing in the rain. They tried to stop us, but they didn't. The thing we love most is being a kid, being a kid, being a kid. The thing we love most is being a kid.
Come on, you Spurs!